I asked my friend to send me some poems about teachers to do an homage to my favorites, and she sent me a poem that blew me away. I'm like, girl, who wrote this? You left the author's name off. And she's like, me. So this is a poem by my friend Casey Gardner, who is a teacher. And it's called What Miracles Are Made Of. For all the good teachers out there, we love you. Thank you for your work. Shelley talks about her mother's baseball bat broken legs, her friends and their neck bruises, how this is the blood in their stories. She is the best young writer I've ever met. Turns out a poem every 2 days, whether she wants to or not. I think the beast lives in her. The kind that makes her want to be in love at 11. The kind that calls her a fault line and metaphors her father into a beer bottle. Her art teacher told me she made a collage once and tore it to pieces days later. I meet kids like this all the time. The ones whose lives I want to believe I can save with writing, the way someone did for me. How someone armed me with pencils and ink syringes and called me warrior. My father's a phone call away. His voice is a gavel, not a jackhammer. She's not seen her father in over a year. I never want her to again. This is the first time I learned there are some lessons you cannot teach, some essays you cannot grade. Sometimes broken is just broken, and we must admire the mosaic as it falls. To try gluing it back together would be to ignore what it was to begin with. To call ourselves the gods that mold the muse is to say that the boat inspires the hurricane. People tell me I'm doing great work. I want to tell them, what work? This is the opposite of work. This is the soft place to land because their lives are work. This is inertia. This is letting them move into the direction they already are. Sometimes the best thing you can do is to tell the apocalypse that there's enough space in the universe to hold it. That even when their worlds are ending and there's no air left, their voices and their stories will still exist. Because what else are stars made of but catastrophe? What else are miracles made of but survival?